looking like another very balanced sort of night. Dana, is the plan in these first couple of games to kind of get the sense of rotations and those things, kind of the greatest value of these first?
Yeah, no, it's going to be important. We got a lot of pieces, trying to figure out how they fit together. But it's good to have options. I thought our activity was really good the first half. We had 19 deflections, 14 points off turnovers. Second half, they only had 4 turnovers and we only had 5 points. We just didn't get that same activity. We gave up some easy baskets. So I was a little disappointed in our second half defensively and our activity. And then, we took some quick shots, that we didn't get the ball from side to side. And so a lot of things to learn about being a good basketball team and making teams work. But again, it's November 8th, and we got a lot of new guys, and so just got a lot of work to do.
Coach, what do you think of Nate's performance mixing up between his three-point shooting and getting the ball inside?
Well, he's doing some good things. He's got to be a little bit lower, more athletic, I think. When he gets straight up and down, he doesn't bounce enough, doesn't move his feet enough. They got a couple turnovers because he was a little straight up and down. But no, he's been solid, almost another double-double. Went and got 9 rebounds. And so a lot of positives there, no doubt.
Obviously, you're going to find some things to critique, but plus 11 on the boards, you hold a team to 34% shooting. I mean, are those numbers you'll take most nights?
Yeah, no. He's got a lot of new guys. Last game we played, Riverside had a lot of guys back, and this team has got 9 new guys. Now the guards are back. 0 and 12 are both returners, but they got 9 new guys, and so you wouldn't anticipate them being really sharp early. And they had some good looks that they didn't hit. So you just always got to be realistic. When you get those 19 deflections for 14 turnover points, that's pretty good. But you only get 12 deflections the second half and only 5 points. You can see the difference. And I think it was us. I don't think it was them. I just didn't think our activity was as good.
Coach, you had 16 assists today. How do you feel about that ball movement?
Well, again, we had 10 at half, and I thought we made some pretty good plays and had 44 points. The second half we only scored 35, and we were down 4 assists. And it's not like we missed a bunch of good shots. We took some bad ones. We took some quick ones, like I said, and some ones that we could have got a lot better shot. So I think that's why our output between the turnover baskets and the couple questionable shots and our assist numbers were down in that second half.
I feel like about the three-point shot selection, Dana.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we took some quick ones there, so we're going to have to make better decisions there. We shot 31% the other night from 3, 33, and if we're going to be a good offensive team, we got to shoot better than that. But if you take questionable shots, 33 is about what you're going to shoot.
You talked about a little bit of preseason, but kind of through 2 games, how do you feel about the balance when Nate's not on the floor?
Oh, you look at the plus minus, and that's not a tell-all, but we did okay with him off. Supreme will give us another man there when we get him. Somebody that's a little more physical, and we can throw it in. Nate can play with him because he can shoot a little bit, and so again, we got to have some guys that got to be looking over their shoulder, and they all want to play 40 minutes, but they're going to have to play a lot harder, to get the minutes, and that's a good thing for us as coaches. Makes for some competition on the team. It makes us better, but everybody's got to buy into that philosophy, and if not, then we just hard to divide the minutes if guys aren't playing the way that we feel like we need to play to win.
Jackson's balancing the transition of last year being asked to score more, and this year there's more guys around him where he doesn't have to do that, and being more of a facilitator?
Well, you know, I do like the 4 assists, no turnovers, you know, and 2 steals. I thought, you know, his activity was better. You know, he is trying to meet me halfway defensively, trying to be more active and get after it a little bit more. He's got a couple fouls each half, but, you know, you just got to quit reaching, you know. But, no, I think he's doing good. I like the activity. And, again, you know, we had 2 guys carrying the ball last year, you know, and this is a different team. You know, guys have to play differently. Jackson's got to play a lot differently than he did a year ago. And Bam's got to play, you know, guys got to play differently. Because, like I said, you know, Dante getting that last game 28-20, you know, and against Colorado, he goes 12 for 12. You know, and those are difference-making, you know. We get down 14 against Arizona when he's battling his injury, and, you know, we come back when he's on the floor. So again, and Jermaine, you know, how he finished, guys got to play differently. We got to play collectively as a group better. But, you know, we have some guys that can break out each night, but sometimes you, sometimes me, always us got to be, you know, those guys got to figure out, you know, it's not going to be your night every night. We got to have a different guy carrying the ball, but we got to make plays for each other.
Is it possible for Tuesday, or is it going to take till the following?
You know, I hope so. You know, the trainer and doctor, he's been practicing a little bit, been going up and down a little bit. They didn't feel like he was quite ready tonight, so maybe Tuesday, you know. I'd like to get him a few minutes anyway, just get him out there and in front of the crowd and get him going a little bit.
Is Dez going to be taken into December or beyond? Or?
You know, Dez had an MRI this week, and you know, they're still talking about what they're going to do, but he's going to be out for a while.
Nate put up 17 points today. Where do you think he was strongest in this game in particular, and what do you hope to see from him for the rest of the season?
Well, a lot of things. You know, he had a couple bad turnovers tonight. You know, he's going to have to be a little sharper with the ball. Defensively, you know, just covering more area. You know, I don't know if he blocked any shots tonight or not. I guess he had one. So, you know, just his activity defensively, and then we've got to run the floor a little harder, and then we've got to execute our offense a little better, and that's everybody.
Coach, how does Nate's floor stretching ability help open up the offense for everybody else?
Well, it gives us, you know, a different look. You know, a lot of 5 men can't get out there and cover that. A little play we ran before the half, you know, I thought we could get him a good look there, and Jackson made a really good play to get him the ball. You know, you don't want him to rely on it, but it is a different look for us when he can pop out there.
What do you think TJ brings to this team on the defensive end?
Well, he's got the potential to be a very good defender. You know, he's taken too many possessions off right now. But he's got the potential because of his size, his strength, his length. He's got a chance to be a very good wing defender.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.